You put a lot of thought into it. You've read books and articles. You've listened to great people who have done great things. But what have you done with what you've learned? How have you made your thoughts and ideas manifest in the real world? Let's get into it. Hello, everyone. Wallace Russell from CoachWallaceRussell.com. The definition of the word manifest is able to be seen, clearly shown, or visible. Now, many of us dream of a better life. Wouldn't it be great if it just happened, if we won the lottery, or we were discovered by someone who could make us famous, or we met the person of our dreams and we were the person in theirs? But dreams are not reality. The manifestation of our dreams is reality. I could have some combination of great confidence and unshakable faith that any and all things I want in this world will come to pass. Maybe you feel you deserve it through karma or some other such belief, that you will always get it because you're a good person, because you do good things. Maybe you've bought into the axiom that hard work always pays off. Maybe you think that success, happiness, or some other such thing is promised from on high and therefore must become a reality. There's a saying I heard recently that I kind of like. Ideation without execution is delusion. If you have an idea but you don't make it manifest or bring it into the world, it would be delusional to think it will just automatically happen. Does any of this describe you or someone you know? Do you just feel it's going to happen? Does that work for you? If not, let's continue. How do we achieve our dreams? First of all, you start with the dream. You dream of something more or greater than what you are experiencing in this world. I'm all for it. Continue to dream big. I don't want you to stop. In fact, I probably want you to dream bigger. But we need to make a plan that would make that dream come to pass. There'll be many steps, and doing the work, it takes some time. Today, we're not going to concentrate on making the dream come true. We're going to concentrate on what you can do each day, each moment, each week to make something manifest that is a physical stepping stone to achieve your dreams. For example, you want to be a politician? Well, you have to go and work in the community. You have to learn how to speak well. You have to probably go to school and get a degree. You have to do things that make you credible in the community. There are things that you can do right now that will bring you closer to that. Things that you do that someone else can see so it becomes manifest for them and for you. So if you get a degree, that's a manifestation of the work you did to obtain a certain amount of knowledge. And when people see that manifestation, they take that as part of you. And it is very important to have a manifestation that exists outside of you, that when you are asleep, that manifestation still exists. If you want to become a doctor, well, you have to go to school, you have to practice, you have to do a lot of things required to get there, and you have to start doing the small things now. And if you're just thinking about it, then you're not moving forward. And making it something manifest is a signpost that you are moving forward. Sometimes they're actual things you can touch, and usually they are. I mean, that's the whole idea of being manifest, right? People may not be able to see what you're fully capable of. They may not be able to perceive it, but they can see something you built. They can see something you did. And that's what making it manifest means. But there's always a danger of trying to get too much information, trying to make sure that we don't fail, so we learn everything we can. That's analysis paralysis. That means we learn everything we can, but we don't move forward. If you say you're trying to do something, but there's no manifestation, where's the proof? There's a Confucius saying that says, a man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. So if the stones haven't been moved, if I can't see the stones have been moved, if you can't see the stones have been moved, they haven't. You can think about it, but you're not closer to moving that mountain. That mountain is still intact. You have not begun to chip away at it. Making it manifest causes it to make sense to the world. It also improves your confidence and others' confidence in you. Distance is not a thing you can touch. In order to measure it, you need markers or signposts so that anyone can see that the distance is passed, some proof in the real world. And when you travel on a freeway, there are mile markers that show that you have passed a certain mile. Otherwise, you can't really prove it until you maybe get to a destination. Proof, reality, is what manifestation is. And it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It doesn't mean that you can't do it because you haven't manifested. It means you haven't manifested it yet, but you have to. You can say you're smart, but what good is being smart if you're not doing anything with it? What is the difference between you and a person that's not smart if they only do nothing because they don't know and you do nothing because you won't make it manifest? Thoughts and ideas are not things you can touch. Their value is relative to the individual. But if you can create something in the real world, make it manifest, then other people can experience that value. If you say you want to start a business, but you haven't yet, or you haven't done something to start, if you haven't got a business license, if you haven't figure out how to tax things and get a bank account, then you haven't made anything manifest. It's just an idea. I'm not saying it's wrong to dream. You must. But if you don't create something, if you don't bring something into existence, then it will always and only be a dream. So find some small piece of your dream. Make it manifest. Use it as a stepping stone to make the next thing manifest. And soon your dreams will be a reality, step by step. If the step seems too big, that's fine. Break it down to smaller steps. If this part is too much, what can you do today? Each day, look to making your dreams a little more real. Each day, each week, each month, do something that shows that you have moved forward. Not just gain knowledge, not just understood better, but create something. If you learn how to build something on paper or in your head, then build it. Make it so. It is within your power to make your dreams real. But if you don't make something that shows up in this real world, if you don't make it manifest, there's no reason to think it will ever be. Take your thoughts, ideas, and dreams and make them manifest in the world. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please put your comments or suggestions in the comments below. Please like and subscribe so that I continue to bring this content each and every week to those who wish to listen. If you would like to work with me as a life coach or explore that, there's a link below to set up a free consultation. It will cost you nothing, and I really like the opportunity to see if you and I can work together. As always, the time you spent watching this video, the time you spent listening is appreciated, and I thank you for it. So we'll see you next time.